Aerospace. The old Kuiper Bastion. Interesting choice of neutral ground, Night 1.
Everything seems to be in order here. Would you agree, Captain Sims?
Where's Admiral Rakamai then? The Vasudans are late.
Pilots, we have a potential breach in comm discipline. Can you verify reports of an outbound transmission from Deck 10?
Confirmed. This troubles me, Captain Sims. We should scrub the mission and return to Luna at once.
Oh, crap. The gate just shut down. Bloody hell.
We have suffered a 1 kiloton detonation in engineering. Interior partitions held, but we have lost helm control. We are in an uncontrolled portside roll.
I just lost all my carriers to command, Night 1. Massive jamming in place.
The guy in effort is upon us. Alpha, break and engage.
Hey, Laporte, Sagittarius, we're bearing on the mission. Let's run interference contact. They're going to start popping that plans. Laporte, that was brilliant work. You're spiked. You're spiked.
Is gone. We have failed.
Go. Let's get out of here, Laporte. We've got some explaining to do. Aerospace. The old Kuiper Bastion. Interesting choice of neutral ground, Night 1.
Everything seems to be in order here. Would you agree, Captain Sims?
Where's Admiral Rakamai then? The Vasudans are late.
Pilots, we have a potential breach in comm discipline. Can you verify reports of an outbound transmission from Deck 10?
Confirmed. This troubles me, Captain Sims. We should scrub the mission and return to Luna at once.
Oh, crap. The gate just shut down. Bloody hell.
We have suffered a 1 kiloton detonation in engineering. Interior partitions held, but we have lost helm control. We are in an uncontrolled portside roll.
I just lost all my carriers to command, Night 1. Massive jamming in place.
The guy in effort is upon us. Alpha, break and engage.
Hey, Laporte, Sagittarius wing is bearing on the mission. Let's run interference pronto. They're going to start popping vampires.
low.
In trouble.
The Rashadia is gone. We have failed.
Eris Base. The old Kuiper Bastion. Interesting choice of neutral ground, Night 1.
Everything seems to be in order here. Would you agree, Captain Sims?
Where's Admiral Rakamai then? The Vasudans are late.
Pilots, we have a potential breach in comm discipline. Can you verify reports of an outbound transmission from Deck 10?
Confirmed. This troubles me, Captain Sims. We should scrub the mission and return to Luna at once.
Oh, crap. The gate just shut down. Bloody hell.
We have suffered a 1 kiloton detonation in engineering. Interior partitions held, but we have lost helm control. We are in an uncontrolled portside roll.
I just lost all my carriers to command, Night 1. Massive jamming in place.
The Gaian effort is upon us. Alpha, break and engage.
Halo port, Sagittarius wing is bearing on the Rashadia. Let's run interference pronto. They're going to start popping vampires. You're spiked.
Heavy damage. Hull failure imminent.
Eris Base. The old Kuiper Bastion. Interesting choice of neutral ground, Night 1.
Everything seems to be in order here. Would you agree, Captain Sims?
Where's Admiral Rakamai then? The Vasudans are late.
Pilots, we have a potential breach in comm discipline. Can you verify reports of an outbound transmission from Deck 10?
Confirmed. This troubles me, Captain Sims. We should scrub the mission and return to Luna at once.
Oh, crap. The gate just shut down. Bloody hell.
We have suffered a 1 kiloton detonation in engineering. Interior partitions held, but we have lost helm control. We are in an uncontrolled portside roll.
I just lost all my carriers to command, Night 1. Massive jamming in place.
The Gaian effort is upon us. Alpha, break and engage.
Halo port, Sagittarius wing is bearing on the Rashadia. Let's run interference pronto. They're going to start popping vampires.
Banged her too low. Hull failure imminent.
Eris Base. The old Kuiper Bastion. Interesting choice of neutral ground, Night 1.
Everything seems to be in order here. Would you agree, Captain Sims?
Where's Admiral Rakamai then? The Vasudans are late.
Pilots, we have a potential breach in comm discipline. Can you verify reports of an outbound transmission from Deck 10?
Confirmed. This troubles me, Captain Sims. We should scrub the mission and return to Luna at once.
Oh, crap. The gate just shut down. Bloody hell.
We have suffered a 1 kiloton detonation in engineering. Interior partitions held, but we have lost helm control. We are in an uncontrolled portside roll.
I just lost all my carriers to command, Night 1. Massive jamming in place.
The Gaian effort is upon us. Alpha, break and engage.
Hey, Laporte, Sagittarius Wing is bearing on the Rashadia. Let's run interference pronto. They're going to start popping vampires. Everyone okay? Rashadia, what's your status?
The ship is holding together, but we sustained casualties. Some medevac would be appreciated. Get a fix on that damn jamming signal. We need to get through to command ASAP.
Alpha Wing, are you picking up anything on sensors?
Negative, Night 1. Nothing on my... Hold on. Laporte, you see that?
I see it, Sims. Faint contact. Looks like someone doesn't want to be found.
Let's go spoil their party. You take point, Laporte. I'll follow.
Well, hello there.
Jumped out before we could destroy it. We got it on gun cam.
Thank you, pilots. Comm lines are now clear. Establishing a link with command.
Rashadia Transport, this is Solaris Control. What is your status? We lost contact several minutes ago.
Mission is compromised, Command. An enemy agent planted a pocket nuke in the reactor room. We've lost all main power and propulsion. Our escorts repelled a Geth attack supported by a Tev AWACS. Elder Tautogani is safe, but the Vasudans have not yet arrived. Request mission update.
The negotiations will be moved to a secondary site. We are deploying a second transport and additional escorts. Transfer Elder Tautogani and proceed.
Maintain your vigil, Indus War Gods. I cannot believe that the enemy will abandon this attack so easily.
Those wretched, backstabbing scum! Assassination? Working with terrorists? How far will they go?
You told me you don't hate them. Ready to go back on your word?
They tried to kill one of our elders. They've gone too far.
Yeah, you're right on one count. They did lose something out there.
This is the UET Aaron, standing by to retrieve Elder Tautogani. Command is attempting to signal the Vasudans about the new location.
Widow 8-2 is now moving Elder Tautogani to a shuttle. Stand by. The shuttle is being prepped and scrubbed for explosives. Escort fighters, Elder Tautogani is asking to speak to you.
How may we serve?
She is asking for Sub-Lieutenant Laporte.
Well, I'll be.
Noemi Laporte. Martin spoke very highly of your parents. It gladdens me that you've survived.
Elder, I'm honored, but we are in a very dangerous place. What do you need of me?
The Elder's shuttle is away. Assume escort formation.
I reviewed your records. Your psych profiles say you are no killer. Your combat experience says otherwise. How do you do it?
What? I don't really think about...
It must be hard for you to reconcile Ubuntu with your duties.
Elder, I don't think this is the time or the place to have this conversation.
You are deeply afraid of yourself, aren't you?
I don't know what you think.
If what I have learned is true, then you should be. But I wanted to ask you myself before I spoke to the other elders. You flew escort during the encounter with the Pasejet. Did the Vasudan ship transmit something to you?
How do you...
It did, didn't it? My gods. Listen to me, Noemi. It is essential that you...
Stealth fighters incoming! Break, break, break! Elder Tautogani is dead, Rashadia. We have failed.
Spineless, murdering cowards! They're gonna burn for this.
I I've got clear gun cam footage of those stealth fighters, Laporte. The Vossudons won't stand for this.
We shall soon see. The GVD Shepshuskov has entered the area.
I am Admiral Rekamai of the Magi, personal representative of Emperor Khonsu II. I see that Admiral Steele's warnings were well founded.
Admiral Rekamai, this is most irregular. You asked for a discreet meeting limited to 2 fighters and a transport. Instead, you arrive in a fully armed warship. What is the meaning of this?
Less than 4 hours ago, Admiral Steele's SOC operatives uncovered your plan to shatter the Terran-Sudan alliance. Your Gaia Nephid allies of the Astana cell have already confessed.
Steele lies! The Gaian effort attacked us, aided and abetted by your allies. Elder Tadigani is dead, slain mere moments ago by Alliance assassins. We have proof.
The youngest in a flock of lies. Your Kostanin agents disabled the messages so you could come to its rescue and turn our favor. You destroyed the Arathusa under flag of truce. Now you would use the sacrifice of an empty shuttle and forged visual records to buy our outrage. Steele warned us of this gambit. We will not be clay.
So, Liat, I'm picking up more Geth fighters jumping in.
Alright, Kastadin Cell, let's begin the disable operation. The Ubuntu capture team will be here any second now, and they want the ship ready to storm.
I don't believe it. They're working for the Tevs, but they're pretending to work for us.
Someone on the inside sold us out to Steele. And when I find them, I'm gonna make bracelets out of their guts.
Helm, flash the secondary reactors for an emergency jump. This ship will not be taken by treachery.
Alpha Wing, you must return your gun cam records to the Elders intact. We will cover the Rishadia until she can make repairs. Go!
Job well done, Simigas. Let's mop it.
Heavy damage.
Eris Base. The old Kuiper Bastion. Interesting choice of neutral ground, Night 1.
Everything seems to be in order here. Would you agree, Captain Sims?
Where's Admiral Rekamai then? The Vossudans are late.
Pilots, we have a potential breach in comm discipline. Can you verify reports of an outbound transmission from Deck 10?
Confirmed. This troubles me, Captain Sims. We should scrub the mission and return to Luna at once.
Oh, crap. The gate just shut down. Bloody hell.
We have suffered a 1 kiloton detonation in engineering. Interior partitions held, but we have lost helm control. We are in an uncontrolled portside roll.
I just lost all my carriers to command, Night 1. Massive jamming in place.
The Gaian effort is upon us. Alpha, break and engage.
Hey Laporte, Sagittarius Wing is bearing on the Rishadia. Let's run interference pronto. They're going to start popping vampires. Rashadia, what's your status?
Just some scratched paint and soiled pants, Alpha. Get a fix on that damn jamming signal. We need to get through to command ASAP.
Alpha Wing, are you picking up anything on sensors?
Negative, Night One. Nothing on my... Hold on. Laporte, you see that?
I see it, Sims. Faint contact. Looks like someone doesn't want to be found.
Let's go spoil their party. You take point, Laporte. I'll follow.
Well, hello there.
Rashadia, it was Tev AWACS. Jumped out before we could destroy it. We got it on gun cam.
Thank you, pilots. Comm lines are now clear. Establishing a link with command.
Rashadia Transport, this is Solaris Control. What is your status? We lost contact several minutes ago.
Mission is compromised, Command. An enemy agent planted a pocket nuke in the reactor room. We've lost all main power and propulsion. Our escorts repelled a Geth attack supported by a Tev AWACS. Elder Tautogani is safe, but the Vasudans have not yet arrived. Request mission update.
The negotiations will be moved to a secondary site. We are deploying a second transport and additional escorts. Transfer Elder Tautogani and proceed.
Maintain your vigil in this war, gods. I cannot believe that the enemy will abandon this attack so easily.
Those wretched, backstabbing scum! Assassination? Working with terrorists? How far will they go?
You told me you don't hate them. Ready to go back on your word?
They tried to kill one of our elders. They've gone too far.
Yeah, you're right on one count. They did lose something out there.
This is the UET Aaron, standing by to retrieve Elder Tautogani. Command is attempting to signal the Vasudans about the new location.
Widow 8-2 is now moving Elder Tautogani to a shuttle. Stand by. The shuttle is being prepped and scrubbed for explosives. Escort fighters, Elder Tautogani is asking to speak to you.
How may we serve?
She is asking for Sub-Lieutenant Laporte.
Well, I'll be.
Noemi Laporte. Martin spoke very highly of your parents. It gladdens me that you've survived.
Elder, I'm honored, but we are in a very dangerous place. What do you need of me?
The Elder's shuttle is away. Assume escort formation.
I reviewed your records. Your psych profiles say you are no killer. Your combat experience says otherwise. How do you do it?
What? I don't really think about...
It must be hard for you to reconcile Ubuntu with your duties.
Elder, I don't think this is the time or the place to have this conversation.
You are deeply afraid of yourself, aren't you?
I don't know what you think.
If what I have learned is true, then you should be. But I wanted to ask you myself before I spoke to the other elders. You flew escort during the encounter with the Pasejet. Did the Vasudan ship transmit something to you?
How do you...
It did, didn't it? My gods. Listen to me, Noemi. It is essential that you...
Stealth fighters incoming! Break, break, break! Elder Tadigani is dead, Rashadia. We have failed.
Spineless, murdering cowards! They're gonna burn for this.
I've got clear gun cam footage of those stealth fighters, Laporte. The Vasudans won't stand for this.
We shall soon see. The GVD Shepshiskov has entered the area.
I am Admiral Rekamai of the Magi, personal representative of Emperor Konsu II. I see that Admiral Steele's warnings were well founded.
Admiral Rekamai, this is most irregular. You asked for a discreet meeting limited to 2 fighters and a transport. Instead, you arrive in a fully armed warship. What is the meaning of this?
Less than 4 hours ago, Admiral Steele's SOC operatives uncovered your plan to shatter the Terran-Vasudan alliance. Your Gaia Nephid allies of the Astarian Cell have already confessed.
Steele lies! The Gaian effort attacked us, aided and abetted by your allies. Elder Tadigani is dead, slain mere moments ago by Alliance assassins. We have proof.
The youngest in a flock of ours. Your Kostanin agents disabled the passages so you could come to its rescue and turn our favor. You destroyed the Arathusa under flag of truce. Now you would use the sacrifice of an empty shuttle and forged visual records to buy our outrage. Steele warned us of this gambit. We will not be played.
So, Liat, I'm picking up more Geth fighters jumping in.
Alright, Kastadin Cell, let's begin the disable operation. The Ubuntu capture team will be here any second now, and they want this ship ready to storm.
I don't believe it. They're working for the Tevs, but they're pretending to work for us.
Someone on the inside sold us out to steal. And when I find them, I'm gonna make bracelets out of their guts.
Helm, flash the secondary reactors for an emergency jump. This ship will not be taken by treachery.
Alpha Wing, you must return your gun cam records to the Elders intact. We'll cover the Rashadia until she can make repairs. Go! We are the Knights of the White Brotherhood. We stand against you and the treachery you have authored. Show us your steel so that you will know the wrath you tempt.
The mission was compromised from the start. Someone in the Federation leaked the details of the secret negotiations to Admiral Steele. He was ready. I heard you crack when they splashed the Elder Laporte. There was nothing you could have done to save her. The Tevs wanted her dead. And if there's one thing they excel at, it's getting their way by force. But keep that anger close. It'll keep you alive. The Vasudans are in a fury. The Imperium has formally severed diplomatic ties with the Federation pending a full investigation into today's events and the alleged falsified assassination of Elder Tautogani. That bastard Steele's SOC thugs manufactured evidence framing us for the attack on the Pasejet and the attempted capture of the destroyer Shepsiskaf. I bet they leaked the Pasejet's jump schedule to their Geth pets, too. I think it's safe to say that we won't be earning any Vasudan support. I've received the following statement from Admiral Netrava. The death of Elder Tautogani is not only a tragedy, but a turning point. It marks the total failure of Admiral Byrne's commitment to defensive action and a diplomatic resolution to the war. Admiral Calder and I have concluded that immediate aggressive reprisals are necessary. We have prepared a two-pronged plan to strike a shattering blow to the Tev presence in Sol and effect a military resolution to the war. While Admiral Calder regenerates his fleet's fighter assets, I will commit the resources of Second Fleet and the War Gods to a short-term plan to wipe out a Tev destroyer. The GTD Carthage is our target. Prepare your pilots for the first op. So, that's the word from Netrava. The blood's in the water, and we're in for some major fleet action. Look, you seem ready to puke. Let's hit the gym and spa. You need to work some of that off.
I've just returned from a conference with Admiral Netrava and the other War Gods captains. The situation is grim. Deep-range recon reports that the Vasudan logistical train is gearing up, and supplies are pouring through the node and into Steele's Jovian depots. We can't attack the Vasudan supply convoys without escalating the war further, and without pressure on his logistics, Steele's final attack on Earth could happen within weeks instead of months. All our gains are in danger of slipping away. Admiral Calder and Admiral Netrava have decided to take aggressive direct action. We believe that if we can eliminate a Terran destroyer, we will deal a critical blow to Tev morale and political support. Our target is the GTD Carthage. The Carthage is an Orion-class destroyer that saw service during the Second Shivan incursion. Although her space frame is obsolete, she has been refitted as a combat evaluation unit destroyer. We believe the Carthage mounts a prototype tactical subspace drive that allows it to make rapid sequential short-range jumps, akin to the capabilities of the GTD Atreus. Additionally, her weapon systems have been upgraded to modern standards, and her hull has been reinforced with molybdenum plating and experimental reactive armor that grants her enhanced resilience against our artillery weapons and torpedoes. Admiral Steele employs the Carthage as a raider and a base for aggressive fighter and bomber deployments. The destroyer's impressive firepower makes it a difficult target. Projections indicate that we will need to engage with at least 4 frigates to guarantee a kill without warship losses. We must carry out this operation without significant casualties in order to maintain our momentum. Fortunately, we have a critical edge, a source inside the GTBA who has provided us with tactical information on the Carthage's upcoming operations and a psychological profile of the Carthage's commander. This is the same source that gave us the Agincourt, and he or she has come through again. We know exactly how to hit them. Information on Admiral Anita Lopez has been added to your tech room database. I will summarize the salient points. Admiral Lopez is a veteran GTBA officer, decorated for heroism during the Second Shivan incursion due to her actions as acting CO of the Carthage. She commands a remarkable degree of respect and loyalty from her crew and the crews of her battle group's ships. Psychological analysts suggest she displays a transformational leadership profile, characterized by intense personal bonds between herself and her subordinates. We plan to exploit this mutual loyalty to draw Lopez into a trap. Our source inside the GTVA tells us that the Carthage battle group will disperse to attack targets throughout the asteroid belts tomorrow. The Carthage itself will remain in reserve along with the corvettes Iolanthe and Deianira, as the Leander, Legionary, Joketsu, Sistema, Grissom, Antenor, Norfolk, and Voronezh, along with multiple squadrons, devastate belt mining, manufacturing, and processing platforms. Loss of these facilities will cut our shipyard output in half. This presents us with a golden opportunity. Captain Sims, I have forwarded our tactical plan for the destruction of the GTD Carthage for your inspection. You will lead the War God's fighter elements in a critical role before the main attack. This will be our riskiest operation yet, but it may destroy the GTVA's political will. This could be our Tet Offensive, our Siege of Yorktown, or Battle of Algiers. Bear in mind that our source in the GTVA will probably be found and executed once it becomes clear the Carthage's battle plan was leaked. We have a responsibility to this unknown hero to pull this off. As the Elders would say, for humanity, and for all the people we've lost. Let's do this.
Eyes up! All of you know what Laporte and I saw. An Elder gunned down as part of a political ploy. The Tevs playing their own allies for fools. But now, we're gonna turn the tables on them. Now we're going to show them just what kind of punishment we can dish out. Is that clear? Damn straight it is. At 0450 tomorrow, the GTCV Antenor will jump in to attack Sopron and Tatabanya stations, a fuel storage site for belt mining ships. Non-essential personnel were evacuated months ago, but the station still maintains a crew of 700 civilian workers each. We are going to jump in a small force and disable the Antenor. We will not destroy it. We will not present an overwhelming threat. We will not take out her comm systems. We're just going to slip in and leave the Antenor helpless, using a small enough force that we don't seem that much of a threat. Then we're going to let the Antenor start crying for assistance. When the Antenor has called for help, we'll disable her comms and bring in more War Gods, including a special asset contributed by Admiral Calder's Jovians. Admiral Lopez of the Carthage, a woman who cares deeply for those under her command, will scramble a Jump 5 team and a warship to assist the Antenor. They'll walk into our trap. Since any good trick is worth pulling twice, we'll take out the Jump 5 fighters and disable the response warship too. Neither warship should be destroyed. We want to take prisoners if we can. Once the Jump 5 warship has been added to our little ship graveyard, we'll use the capabilities of that special asset I mentioned, the Hanuman, an AWACS like the Anjanea that saved us from the Circa team back during the Agincourt extraction. The Hanuman will jam outbound distress calls from the disabled GTVA warships, who will doubtless warn the Carthage away and replace them with edited versions that beg Admiral Lopez for help. The Hanuman will also be able to intercept incoming transmissions and even anticipate the arrival of hostile warships. It will allow us the forewarning we need to pull off the last stage of our plan. Faced with the capture or death of so many of her beloved subordinates, all pleading for her help, Admiral Lopez will bring the Carthage in to conduct a gallant rescue. Unfortunately for her, the Katana and Alton Ord, the Jovian half of the War God's frigate forces, will be waiting in the wings to jump in and blow the hell out of the Carthage. If the Carthage withdraws using its tactical drive, the Hanuman will track its exit vector, and the Yangtze and Indus will pursue it. One way or another, that ship is going down. This is a delicate and complex plan. Delicate and complex is perhaps not exactly our style, but we can do finesse when we must, can't we, War Gods? Laporte, you'll be leading the initial disarm operation on the Antenor. I recommend Uriel gunships. Use your archers and paveways for precision strikes. Karen and Beta Wing will give you escort. I know you two trust each other. Your strike package will use the call sign Ozone. I'll roll in my own gunships once you've disarmed and disabled the Antenor. Be quick, or she'll slip away. One last note. Saving the crews of Tatabanya and Sopron stations is not a priority. I'm afraid those civilians are expendable.
go.
War God 6, this is Ozone 6. Target in sight. Fangs out. Karen, can you handle that escort?
We've got you, Alpha. Smoke, Grim, break in after Alafumi hits the merge.
Thank God someone got on the distress call. They told us we're a military target. We have to stop them.
LaPorte, the Antinor is powering her jump drive. She'll be gone in 5 minutes.
Carthage, Antinor. Our escort has been tumbled by a heavy UEF strike. Request immediate relief.
Heads up, LaPorte. I've got a TEV quick response team jumping in. Beta, roll in hot.
The Antinor's engines are out. Alpha, Beta, let's pick off any remaining turrets. Pilots, rearm and repair if you need to.
Copy, Dentist. Jackal's red. Engaging.
This is Subpro Control. I have 700 souls aboard. Please help us.
Carthage, Antinor. Commit splashed. Say again, your commit splashed. Situation degrading. Carthage, this is Captain Hamid. My ship has been disabled and we have pilots drifted. Scramble the jump 5 unit.
Okay, they've sent off a distress call. LaPorte, how about that comm subsystem?
Roger, silencing the Antinor so we can bring him back up on the slide.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Primary 3
We got
low.
6, this is Ozone 6. Target is mute, escort is sanitized, and her friends are on the way. Bring in your team.
War God 6 is in. Nice job with the Antinor, LaPorte. You know how to make a lady feel welcome.
You should have heard our captain sputter. Impotent rage at its finest.
Smooth work detoothing that Corvette, LaPorte. You're a natural.
Copy that, Karen. Coming from you, that means something.
Hey, if you ever get tired of Sims, I'd be happy to have you on my wing. I'll trade Alafumi for you.
No objection here. LaPorte's done wonders for Captain Sims' mood. What's your secret?
She's really bad at cards. Cut the chatter and give me a sit rep, ladies.
We've got casualties, but we're still on our feet. Let's push to stage 2.
We stopped the Antinor from completing her objectives as well. The civilian platforms are still holding together.
Okay, I'm calling in the Hanuman. We need the AWACS on scene to filter distress calls and track inbound traffic.
Gods, this is the Hanuman. Activating long-range sensors. Stand by for our plot.
What can you see, Hanuman?
We've detected a large inbound transit. It must be the Carthage Jump 5 team. Stand by. 10 seconds to hostile arrival.
Remember, War Gods. Destroy fighters, disable warships. We need our bait intact and screaming. Here comes the Norfolk, Aeolus class. Heavy fighter escort, but what the hell? Let's hit him now. Laporte, disable flak guns and beam cannons.
Bandits, go fangs out.
Hit the escort with your slammers, then cut a 1,500-meter arc around the Norfolk and come in from the stern. I'll see you in hell.
You're spiked. Shield check, knocked and burned.
Pilot, go defensive now.
Copy hamstring. Gunners red. Going in hot.
A1 low. Heavy damage.
Not bad, people, not bad. The Norfolk's now part of our little butterfly collection. Hanuman?
She's sending a distress call. Stand by, we're recording it.
Carthage, Norfolk. We are adrift and our escort has been eliminated. Federation presence is strong. We advise against any rescue attempt. Carthage, do you read? Do not attempt a rescue operation. We are bait.
We're cutting out the warning and rebroadcasting the distress call. If Admiral Lopez trusts her officers, she'll come running.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Carthage. Carthage, do you read? Tell the Admiral we're past her help. Do not, under any circumstances, enter the area. Carthage, respond.
To know that you're bringing your own admiral to her death, you almost have to feel sorry for them.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Right? I guess we don't.
Someone's transmitting to the Norfolk. War Gods, we're on. The Carthage is inbound.
All War God elements, we are a go. Stand by.
Wow. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
Easy, Laporte. We're going to do this. I can feel it.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
I've got your back if you've got mine, Laporte.
This is the GTD Carthage to Allied warships. Stand by for relief. We're deploying squadrons to assist you.
Hey, that coat is huge.
We're reading heavy communications jamming in the area, targeting the Federation AWACS. We'll call in the Legionary and Leander once comms are clear.
Hanuman, pass to the Katana. Call is Cataphract. Say again, Cataphract. We're ready to rock.
Katana jump complete. Elton Ord, say your status.
Right with you, Captain. Fire control has a clean lock on the Carthage.
Captain Sims, Lieutenant Ingmay, Sub-Lieutenant Laporte, beautiful work. Keep close and give us what cover you can. I want you to go home alive.
Roger.
Admiral Lopez, we are the Federation War Gods. Your subspace drive is in its charge cycle, and you are severely outgunned. More of our warships are on the way. Surrender now, and we will spare your crew.
The screen fights are engaging. There's our answer.
The antenna is using its subspace sensors to transmit a short-range message to the Carthage, attempting to jam.
Admiral, this is Captain Hamid. You're the real target. Get out now, or they'll rip you apart.
I would sooner target somebody than you can. Stand by, Colonel. You'll have the landing cleared in 5 minutes.
We are not worth it. Get the hell out while you still can.
God damn it. Ops, signal all hands to brace for a crash jump. Helm, spool up the tactical drive. Captain Hamid, Godspeed. I will be back for you just as soon as I can.
She's jumping out. Katana, request mission update.
Not a problem, War Gods. We tracked her exit vector. That experimental drive does not have the range to take her back to Jupiter. Her crash jump trajectory will snag on Saturn's gravity well. She's strapped there until she recharges.
Animan, pass those coordinates to the Indus of Youngson. War Gods, jump home and duck ASAP. You're going after the Carthage. We'll join the attack as soon as our drives have cycled.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! She's not getting away from us, War Gods. We're rolling. We'll hit the Carthage at Saturn in 5 minutes. If you want to alter your loadouts or ship choice, tell the deck crew right now. I'll brief you on the hangar deck. Then we'll launch and jump after the Carthage. Right, War Gods, take a knee and keep out of the deck crew's way. Gather round and listen close. The Carthage's jump trajectory was captured by Saturn's gravity well. We estimate she won't be able to jump again for at least 20 minutes. The Carthage's battle group has rallied to her position and set up a defensive screen. The Indus and Yangtze are standing by to attack, and the Katana and Altan Ord will form a second strike package only minutes behind once their drives recharge. Admiral Natraba has placed the cruisers Kyoto and Insuperable at the War Gods' disposal. We're going in. The Indus will take point. Captain Sorensen will jump in at long range along with the cruisers Insuperable and attempt to draw away some of the Carthage's escorts. The Tevs will doubtless sortie warships to drive the Indus away in case she's relaying coordinates to artillery or bombers, at which point the Yangtze will make a precision jump to join the battle and destroy these vessels. Our plan from that point forward depends on Lopez's response. If she sorties her entire screen to engage, we will go for contingency cartwheel. The Katana, Altan Ord, and Kyoto will jump in on the opposite side of the battle and attack the Carthage's unguarded flank. If she holds her screen close, we will go with Jackknife, and the second strike package will join up with the Indus and Yangtze and make a single, concentrated thrust. The linchpin of our plan is the Hanuman, which will jam the Carthage's heavy direct fire beams, leaving her and her escort with only their slash-type beams. If the Hanuman goes down, we will see heavy losses. Let's not let that happen. We will face down the entire surviving Carthage air wing, at least 7 squadrons of fighters and bombers. The hangar deck has prepped Uriel gunships for heavy escort and fighter suppression. With slammer missiles and archer railguns, we will have the firepower we need to annihilate whole bomber wings and disarm warships at range. Stay close to the frigates and work with their guns. The Tevs will fly into a hurricane. I'll take Alpha Wing in with the Indus. Laporte, you'll fly my wing, and Levi, I want you on R3. Karen is briefing her Beta Wing on the Yangtze. She'll join us at the rally point and jump in with us. Gamma Wing off the Katana will jump in with the Yangtze, and our Delta Wing will arrive with the 2nd Strike Package to aid in beam disarmament. Make no mistake, this will be a full fleet action. You are going to see a terrifying amount of firepower on display. We're not fighting alone. Our attack on the Carthage is the centerpiece of a huge strategic push. Admiral Calder and Admiral Neutralba are posturing their artillery near Jupiter to keep the Atreus and its battle group tied down. The Hood is still undergoing repairs from the thrashing we gave it, and our source says the Imperieuse is still in Delta Serpentis resupplying from the Blitz. The Tevs have nothing to send to the Carthage's rescue. They have made a terrible mistake, and they are going to pay a terrible price. If we bring down the Carthage, we will send the Tevs reeling and maybe even turn public opinion so far against the war that they sue for peace. Admiral Steele will be relieved of command, and we will all be legends. Get to your ships. Hey, Laporte, check my suit, I'll check yours. Good. You're sealed and ready to rock. When we're out there, I'll probably be busy coordinating with Tactical. If you see an opportunity, don't hesitate to yell out. The others will listen to you. We're gonna take a beating out there today, too. When the bruisers start hammering at each other, we're just going to be ants underfoot. A lot of us aren't going to make it back. So, look. Just take care of yourself. Okay?
There she is, Warnuts. Our cornered rat.
That's a big damn rat.
This is Captain Lloyd Sorensen of the Federation frigate Indus. Your position is untenable. Stand down, remove the plasma cores from your weapons, and prepare to be boarded.
This is Admiral Lopez. I will never surrender to an illegitimate government. Take your best shot.
I know your military history, Admiral. Are you prepared to be the next Koth?
Only if I lose, Captain. Only if I lose.
The Carthage has sortied its strike bombers. Form a perimeter and let them come to us.
Heads up, enemy fighters!
Lopez has deployed 2 warships to attack, but she's holding the rest for screen close. She must expect a flanking jump.
War Gods, Indus Tactical. We'll be concentrating on the enemy warships. Keep the bombs away from us while we're busy.
Junk Flash. 5 heavies, 2 kicks. Looks like a fighter sweep.
Take them out fast, then get onto the bombers.
Two, where the hell are you?
Hey, did you see that? They just evaporated. Beautiful.
Bandits, Laporte, sometimes I think you've got a little Martian blood in you.
Heads up, pilots. Draco Wing. Strike bombers with 2 escorts approaching from astern.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, boss.
Heads up, inbound. Good kills. Scratch Aquila from the threat plot. In trouble.
Draco bombers nullified. May they find peace.
They didn't look too interested in peace, going off all those warheads.
Brevity, people. Clear the comms.
Tank 1 low.
Heads up, we got an SSM strike, Corona wing at 5 clicks.
Heads up, enemy fighters!
You pick one up! Get out of there!
You're spiked.
Heavy damage. Hull failure imminent.
There she is, Wargods. Our cornered rat.
That's a big damn rat.
This is Captain Lloyd Sorensen of the Federation frigate Indus. Your position is untenable. Stand down, remove the plasma cores from your weapons, and prepare to be boarded.
This is Admiral Lopez. I will never surrender to an illegitimate government. Take your best shot.
I know your military history, Admiral. Are you prepared to be the next Koth?
Only if I lose, Captain. Only if I lose.
The Carthage has sortied its strike bombers. Form a perimeter and let them come to us.
Lopez has deployed 2 warships to attack, but she's holding the rest for screen close. She must expect a flanking jump.
Wargods, Indus Tactical. We'll be concentrating on the enemy warships. Keep the bombs away from us while we're busy.
Jump flash. 5 heavies, 2 clicks. Looks like a fighter sweep.
Take them out fast, then get onto the bombers.
Two, where the hell are you?
Heads up.
Hey, did you see that? They just evaporated. Beautiful.
Report, sometimes I think you've got a little Martian blood in.
Heads up, pilots. Draco wing. Strike bombers with 2 escorts approaching from the stern.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, boss.
Bandits, go! Bangs out!
Draco bombers nullified. May they find peace.
They didn't look too interested in peace, going off all those warheads.
Good kills. Scratch Aquila from the threat plot. Brevity, people. Clear the comms. Heads up, we got an SSM strike, Corona wing at 5 clicks.
Bandits, go fangs out.
Captain wants a tighter screen. Bump it up a notch, Admiral.
Bandit.
I'm holding her. Finish the job.
Corvette Legionary at 6 kilometers. Cruisers away. Ghost cannons engaging.
Next, this is Interceptor. Moving Tron the Leander Legionary into position. You are go for deployment.
We can still get through this, War Gods. Just tighten your cover.
In this, Yangtze action. We're on station and moving to Bracken, Leander.
Nice job, War Gods. Poor bastards didn't know which way to turn. Let's start disarming those warships.
Libra wing nullified. War Gods into tactical. We're going for a broadside engagement with the corvettes. Take out beam weapons, but stay out of the firing line. Insuperable, you are a go for independent action against the Legionary. Range to Legionary now 3500. Mass drivers to free fire.
Carthage, Leander. New frigate Point jumped in. 0 by 0. Push 5 clicks. We'll do all the damage we can. Godspeed, Admiral.
Here they come. Watch your lock stop, you know, too, and threshing. Put through that jamming if you can.
All hands, check your helmets. Portside gunnery all round Sabo. Fire away.
Corvette Legionary has withdrawn.
Maintain fire. That Molly unit is starting to crumble. Gunnery, switch to hive on guns 6 and 8.
Good shooting, Yangtze. That was beautiful work. The Legionary and Leander are out of the fight. Damage control, you've got 2 minutes.
The Carthage's screen is still holding. Captain Kai Mayton wants to go with the secondary attack plan.
Captain Sorensen agrees. Yangtze, Insuperable, slow to 1/3. Comms, coded burst to the second strike package as follows. Strike 2. We are go for contingency jackknife. Transmitting arrival vectors.
Roger, Indus. Jackknife assault acknowledged. Arrival in 2 minutes. Hold until relieved.
Heads up, War Gods. We have detected multiple squadrons launching from Carthage.
That has to be what's left of their air wing. Steel yourselves, War Gods. This is their last stand. We take these bastards, then we go for the kill.
Pilots, they have overwhelming numbers. Hold close to the frigates. Snipe them with your slammers and take cover if you're hit.
Check your seals, this is it.
Gods of War. None better.
Damn straight.
Bank 1 low. Heavy damage. Hull failure imminent.
There she is, War Gods. Our cornered rat.
That's a big damn rat.
Good shooting, Yangtze. That was beautiful work. The Legionary and Leander are out of the fight. Damage control, you've got 2 minutes.
We can still get through this, War Gods. Just tighten your cover.
The Carthage's screen is still holding. Captain Kai Mayton wants to go with the secondary attack plan.
Captain Sorensen agrees. Yangtze, Insuperable, slow to 1/3. Comms, coded burst to the second strike package as follows. Strike 2. We are go for contingency jackknife. Transmitting arrival vectors.
Roger, Indus. Jackknife assault acknowledged. Arrival in 2 minutes. Hold until relieved.
Heads up, War Gods. We have detected multiple squadrons launching from the Carthage.
That has to be what's left of their air wing. Steel yourselves, War Gods. This is their last stand. We take these bastards, then we go for the kill.
Pilots, they have overwhelming numbers. Hold close to the frigates. Snipe them with your slammers and take cover if you're hit.
Check your seals, this is it.
Gods of war, none better.
Damn straight.
I could use a hand here.
Just keep on coming.
Karen, you're spiked. Beam the bandit and extend. Hang on, War Gods. We can do this.
Oh shit, bastards.
Morning, he's all over me. I can't. Dude, where the hell are you?
Sims, if this works, I'm gonna kiss you.
Laporte, if this works, I might just like it.
Heavy damage.
Son of a bitch! Nice work, War Gods. We just splashed the entire remaining Carthage air wing.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Strike 1, Katana. We're in position and engaged. Go into rapid fire. All guns, all tubes.
War Gods Delta. Disarm Carthage flank B.
Welcome to the fray, Katana. We'll form a second battle line behind your own. Good hunting.
Gunships, get some archer fire on these escorts. Super Bowl, Kyoto, begin torpedo runs on the Carthage.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Hanuman here. We've jammed the Carthage's main beam weapons. She's sending a distress call.
Mayday, Mayday, this is the GTV Carthage to any Allied warship. We are under overwhelming Federal assault. Massive jamming in place. We are unable to achieve main beam lock. Secondary beams only. Please assist.
Roster activity on the Yolanthe. She's rolling to bring undamaged beams online.
Okay, pilots, you saw the call. Prioritize the Danier and the island. Delta will handle the Carthage. Break and engage. Come on, War Gods, I don't mean tomorrow. Archers up, hit those beams. Stand clear of flak.
Max empty. Sweeping.
advised, Corvette Deianira is beginning a longitudinal roll to engage with fresh weapons.
Joketsu has exited the field.
Primary 3 low.
Carthage's screen is in tatters. She's wide open.
She's ours. Stand by to engage primary target.
Captain Kennedy, Captain Kiramut, Captain Albany, cease fire for the moment. Let's give her one more
Primary
chance
3
to surrender.
empty.
Wait. Stand by. That's impossible. There's a tag beacon transmitting from our hull. We've been designated.
Hanneman, you need to isolate and jam that signal.
Jam that signal! Jam it now!
The Carthage is pinging the beacon. We're being painted. Fire control system in beam acquisition mode.
This is fucked up. This is severely fucked up.
We need a status update, Indus.
The Hanneman's gone. Our beam jamming is offline.
Gunnery, hit the Carthage. Hit it with everything you've got.
Oh my god, Katana. We're reading a massive incoming subspace transit.
Incoming jump signature. Configuration. Sweet fortune.
No. Impossible. The Imperieuse is Delta Serpentis.
Captain Kennedy, get your people out. We have to go now.
Negative, Indus. She's too close and she's already launched fighters. Someone will have to screen the retreat or none of us are going home. Gunnery, lock up the Imperieuse. Altanord, form up alongside and pass your firing solutions. Insuperable Kyoto, torpedo her beam weapons. All hands, race for hull breach.
Oh, Elders, protect and preserve your children, and guide us, even unto death.
War gods, we're pulling out while they buy us time. Form up or be left behind. We have to move now.
They're all going to die. We have to help them! Sims! The forward beams!
Indus, request permission to assist in the attack on the Imperieuse. We could clear a path.
It's too late. The Imperieuse has opened fire.
Indus, tell them that we...
No. You're so close.
Gunnery, just keep firing. Disengage feed safeties and hot-load the mass drivers. Catastrophic hull failure in progress. All hands, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon...
Maximum cycle rate on all torpedoes and railguns. Jettison spare rounds from the forward waste chutes and target the Imperius' sensors with the goddamn signal lasers.
No, this isn't real.
I know you want to help them, but we have a job to do. Maintain your escort.
Tearing through us. We've got a magazine breach.
Someone cut them out of the net. Turn it off!
Oh god. Oh shit. I can see the bodies. Hundreds of them. They're still moving. I can see people moving.
Contact. Tev bombers are warping in with fighter escort. War gods, intercept and destroy while we charge our drives.
We're in no shape for this. We're not getting out of here alive, Sims.
We're the War Gods. They can't kill us.
Are you blind, Sims? We just left 8,000 War Gods to burn!
You can bitch when you're dead. These ships are ours, and we're gonna kill every bastard inside 2 miles.
New target's coming in.
I'm going to kill them all.
Yangtze, you've got a second bomber right inbound with fighter escort. Designation surveys.
We can do this. Just keep the fire tight. We'll make it out together.
Tank 1 low.
Oh, we need more of that!
Indus, we've got a problem. We're losing engine power.
What? Confirm that, Yangtze.
Confirmed. Magnetic confinement failure on Tokamaks 3 and 4. Maximum penetration really tore up engineering.
Captain Sorensen requests a damage assessment. Can you still make the jump?
Negative.
Tank
We've lost
1
jump
empty.
capability. Captain Kaimaten sends her regrets.
Indus, we've got more bombers warping in. 3 squadrons at least.
War Gods, we need you to hold a little longer. We'll attempt to punch through the Tev jamming and call a repair transport for the Yangtze.
Negative, Indus. There's no time. Now get the hell out before it's too late. The Imperios is closing in fast.
Godspeed to your crew, Captain Kiraman. And to you. It's been an honor.
It was a good run, Lloyd. Help! Turn us back towards the Imperios!
Pilots, our drives are charged, but we have no nav fix. We're making a crash jump. You must land at once. Repeat, return to the Indus immediately.
No, Emmy. Lorna. We're staying with our ship. It's been a pleasure. I love you both. Goodbye, old friend. I don't... God damn it. Abort, listen to me, damn it. Land your ship. I'm not losing you two. Land your bird.
Horseshoe Tev bastards. Let's stack 'em up like cordwood, Karen.
For your excellent record of confirmed kills, you have achieved the status of ace.
Personal log, Noemi Laporte. The war gods are dead. The informant, the source that gave us the Agincourt, he must have turned. Steele threw the Carthage out as bait, gave us the scent, and waited until we bit hard. And all the while the Imperieuse was waiting. Probably somewhere out in the Kuiper Belt, listening for the signal to strike. It must have been planned weeks in advance. Months, maybe. When we thought she'd return to Delta Serpentis, she'd really just gone to ground. Which means we never had a chance. They all died for nothing.
To the officers and crew of the Indus, this is an emergency status update. Stay at your stations. Our crash jump was partially successful. We have evaded GTVA forces, but at a high price. Our jump trajectory took us into deep solar orbit. The shock of the jump destroyed our subspace drives and navigational systems, wrecked our hangar deck, and left our escape pods useless. Radiation shielding is badly compromised. We are falling into the sun. With our drives crippled and our long-range communications down, we can only pray that someone detects our distress calls against the solar radiation and sends help. Check your radiation badges every 5 minutes. We have less than 2 hours before we reach lethal intensities. Shortly thereafter, thermal pressure will exceed hull tolerances. The Indus will disintegrate. God help us all.
For the attention of Sub-Lieutenant Laporte. 2. I assume you'll be done with post-flight and medical by the time you've read this. I want to make a few things clear before I ever speak to you face-to-face again. I will not discuss what happened back at Saturn. I will not talk about Karen, Olafumi, Levi, or anyone else. I do not want to hear their names, or to see them written down, or to think about them. Not even once. When I took you out on that training sortie 1,000,000 years ago, you convinced me that the death of my pilots wasn't inevitable. You were wrong. Which brings me to my second point. I will not watch another beloved friend die on my watch. I cannot allow that degree of attachment to compromise my command. If we survive the next few hours, I am transferring you to the UED Eris. Your talents will be sorely needed as the war moves into its final stages. And I believe that Admiral Natraba can find a use for you. I will remain on the Indus to train up new pilots. Someone has to teach them how to die usefully. You have a gift, Laporte. It frightens me almost as much as it impresses me. When I met you, You were an Ubuntu flower girl. But you killed like a psycho. Like a dancer on angel dust. Something is deeply wrong with you. It's why you're still alive. But you were a reliable wingman and a peerless warrior. And you were a friend. Godspeed. And check your 6. I hope you got my message. Looks like it won't matter. The number 1 drive just failed. Captain Sorensen says we'll lose main power within an hour and cook to death shortly afterwards. Come to the briefing room. I got a pack of cards and some bottle caps. Forget your radiation badge. There's nothing we can do about it anyway. We're the last of the war gods. Let's make something of it. Somehow. Hey, Laporte.
Hey, Sims.
Take a seat.
Thanks, boss. What do you think our dosage is by now?
Don't know. Left my badge in my bunk. Cards or bottle caps?
Caps. You start.
Right. 1 in. I think Captain Sorensen was tearing up over a picture of Captain Karamotin.
I thought you didn't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about not talking about it either. Call me.
True.
Yeah. Take it. Your go.
I saw a whole DC party asleep in the corridor on the way over. Radiation fatigue.
Hell. Really? So fast. That's bad.
Is that a call?
No. You're lying.
Yeah. They're too scared or too busy to sleep. Your go.
This is the grimmest goddamn game of caps I've ever played.
Give me something, Sims.
I'm not afraid to die.
Bullshit.
No. Give me 1.
Boss, are you okay?
Go.
You're barely vertical.
I said go.
Okay,
Stop staring at me like I'm about to go. Just close your eyes and think of something for me to call.
Okay. I think I love you. Boss? Boss? Oh my god. Sims! Sims! Medical to the briefing room. Radiation casualty. She's coughing up blood. I think she's bleeding into her lungs. Hang on, boss. Hang on. Plenty of hemoglobin in a Martian, right? All that rusty sand in the diet. Sims. Sims, breathe. They're coming for you. God damn you, Lorna, breathe! Just stay with me. Please. I need you here. I need you to stop me.
Mayday! 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 This is the frigate Indus, 2nd Fleet Mars, declaring general distress. We have lost main power. I'm the only bridge officer still standing. Please respond. I repeat, general distress! 85% of the crew is incapacitated. Radiation levels are critical. Is anyone receiving us? We're dying out here. Please respond.
Stand by, Indus. This is the Marcia, 1st Fleet Deterrence Flotilla. We're inbound to assist. Hang in there a little longer.
Thank you for your response, Masiev. Please hurry, we have casualties in critical condition. I was afraid no one would hear us.
Fear not, Indus. Careful listening is our specialty. We're preparing engineering teams to assist with repairs and shuttles to evacuate your casualties. Captain Aldoa has a question for you, Indus. Out of passing curiosity, he wishes to know. Is Noemi Laporte aboard?
Sub-Lieutenant Laporte is still conscious. Why do you ask?
Because we were not sent simply to save your lives, Indus. We are not fleet. We are Fedayeen. And we were sent for her.
Sam, it's me. Can you hear me?
Hello, Father.
Things are bad here. How is your progress?
Slow, but the Ajanko helped. What's wrong?
major defeat. Steel's good. And still, the silence.
They won't speak to me either. 10 months without a whisper.
The elders are afraid that we crossed the trigger threshold. For good this time.
No, they won't do it. We just need more time.
Against Steel? Not likely. But the Fedii will try. But there's something else. There's still massive Nagari activity somewhere in Seoul. I'm going to forward something. A report from a council agent named Vikmuth.
This is all one person? Should we be overjoyed or very, very afraid?
We halted the Sheevan advance. We sealed off Capella, and our people are safe.